Hey guys, how are you? You know what? I was trying to get rid of my ring mirror back there. I'll have to do it tomorrow. Next time, I'll try to stay in the front. How are you, everyone? And I thought this would be a really good chat today. Nutrition versus exercise, or exercise versus nutrition. And I'm just going to give it a second, just make sure I'm all live. You just go to my Facebook, make sure it's all kicking in. I know it says you're live, but you just never know technology, do you? So let's just have a quick look. Yeah, I'm on. So I find this really fascinating, this conversation with people, because you can work out like crazy and not see results. Correct? Anybody been there? Because let me just go to my Facebook group versus my, yeah, great. Because we are what we eat. And when we are in this wanting to get fitter and leaner, there's a lot of people that chase the exercise for the burning of the calories, okay? And if that's been you, it's okay. I was there too. And it's an easy thing to think that you can do, but it's really challenging to kind of catch up on calories, okay? Or to burn them. It's a mindset, I guess, too, thinking about saying my Wi-Fi is really low and we're having really bad rain here again in Queensland. Where are you tuning in from? Maybe comment below so I know. And like I said, because I'm going through a third-party app, I'm using StreamYard. I can't see comments unless you come in through StreamYard. So maybe next time if you're, yeah, I can't see any chats from here. So it has to be, it'll be on my Instagram and my, my Facebook group. So I've lost track a little bit what I was just saying, but have you been chasing? Do you think that are you playing the game of, I'm going to work out today so I can have this. I'm going to have 2 glasses of wine, so I'm going to go and do an extra couple of Ks. Or I'm going to go to the gym and do another weight session. These are the things that I'm asking you to find out. Where are you and where does your mindset go in the process of wanting to become fitter, become, let's face it, I'm talking to the women out there. I'm not talking to the men, I'm talking to the women, because it's women that I coach. And this mindset and this chasing, okay, it's a chasing thing. Chasing, got to burn calories here. I want to have more of this and doing more of this. And there is such a thing as you are what you eat. Okay, so if you start eating the proper food, and let's face it, you still need your exercise. I actually made notes today because I do think I go off sometimes, a little bit off target. So let's just talk about, where's my first page? Lost my first page. So let me just go and have a chat here about, the first thing is exercise is important, right? We all know this. We need to have physical activity to keep our bodies healthy and live longer. Fact. Regular exercise, it helps them, there's so much benefits that it helps us with. It increases our stamina and strength. It creates a stronger heart and lungs, super important. And I can tell you right now, the whole lung thing, when I got my third booster, I felt it in my chest. In here, I couldn't breathe. It was really pressure and tight. And it's finally gone. We're talking over 3 weeks to clear that away. So I understand, so important about the lung capacity, all right, and exercise and that exertion. And we raise our heart, right? So any kind of something that's making us the cardio, right? We're talking about cardio, not so much, not the weights. You don't get that kind of exhilaration in exercise, right? It's totally different doing high weights versus doing cardio, and you need all of them. All right. So, so let's go back to, it helps with the lungs. You feel better about yourself. You have more flexibility. You have stronger bones. And remember, as women, as we are aging, it's so important to have strength to support our muscles. If you don't, your bones are doing all the work, and your muscles, and everything's going to get really loose, and we start going like this. As I'm sitting here, I need to sit up. I'm very conscious, to always engage my abs. What else? It improves your blood sugar, your blood pressure, cholesterol. Come on, guys. There's so many benefits about exercise, okay? And that's just naming a few. So now let's talk about, the weight loss journey. All right. So we build muscle mass, and the importance of single muscle mass is more for our metabolism, right? It's the metabolism rate to help us burn the fat, meaning that muscles use more energy / calories even at rest. Okay, meaning that muscles, getting this, muscles use more energy when we rest and burning calories. And that's why I talk about the low. I do low weights, right? Because the leaner I like lean muscles. I'm older. I don't want to be lifting all those heavy kilos. But I have maintained over the consistency of many, many, many years of good muscle mass, right? Which helps gobble the fat mass. Again, there's a whole thing about that though. It's not just about eating whatever you want. And it helps when I'm resting because the muscles are chewing a little bit away, okay? So in short, having more muscle helps increase your metabolism, the number of calories you burn in a day, which in turn helps you keep your weight loss off. And this weight loss game, because it's a game for some, because you're up and down. You can lose the weight and then you put the weight back on. You lose the weight, you put the weight back on. We want to get off that. And everything I coach in my programs is about sustainability. Don't just say, if you eat chocolate, we need to put chocolate in your meal plans, right? I have chocolate. It's always in my fridge. I have been going to the grocery store and I keep picking up little bags of those mini eggs. And I usually have enough to keep me going for 6 months because I like having 1 or 2 eggs. And when we are allowed to have those things that we love, we don't binge on them anymore, right? And it's all this binge eating because we're not eating and we don't know how to do things. And don't think that you can just have chocolate and that's it, right? This is why there's so many components in having a healthy, lean body, eating the foods you love, muscle mass, lean fitness and strength, exercise, fitness, movement, and nutrition. See, lots of things, right? So let's go back into my notes so I can keep going. So let's do some math. At the end of the day, losing weight is a math problem, right? In order to lose weight, you must create a calorie deficit. That is a fact. Doesn't matter what you're doing, okay? Like if you are, look at the cyclists, the professional cyclists, anybody in the professional, especially cyclists always, because they're riding for hours and hours and hours. They're always in deficit, right? But also that they could eat more than they have to, but they know their bodies are working at such a high rate, they can eat like 4,000 calories a day. They have to maintain their wealth, their health, and their energy. So we have to be in a calorie deficit, okay? Basically, you're spending more calories than you are taking in, right? You gotta get rid of some of the calories. All right, sounds pretty straightforward, right? But it's not. It can be really challenging for most women, right? The human body is a complicated machine, and we have human behavior is even more complicated than ever. And then, of course, we've got all of the nutrition out there and the marketing, so it makes it even more complicated. You're doing fad diets, you're starving your body, you're eating this, you're eating that, you're taking out bread, you're putting bread in, you're not having lactose, you are having lactose, you're having 500 calories, 800 calories, doing shakes because you think you can lose weight, but then you eat more when you don't have them. Do you get it, guys? It's such a complicated world. And this is the problem with the whole, industry, with, having other coaches out there, people that don't know what they're doing, and prescribing things that, or recommending things to do, and you're not getting the results you want. So I love this talk because I have been doing this for years and years and years, and I know what to do. And I have been getting some really great results for my 2-week trial clients. All right. They have been losing weight and not feeling hungry and seeing huge results, like anywhere from 2 to, like, most of them were getting 2 kilos, right? Which is, okay, for those in pound, 1.5 pounds a week. And that's really sustainable, right? And changing up some things and just giving them a better, a plan, right? What to eat. So, all right. So it sounds complicated, doesn't it? And it is. And unfortunately, it is just where it is in this world. So, the whole, okay, so we're talking about fitness. We definitely need our fitness. It's really super important. But the other part that we need to know is our nutrition. And yes, you can lose weight eating McDonald's, but you're certainly going to have some health issues probably down the track. And we don't want that, right? We want to eat healthy. We want to have really great food. I mean, there are so many beneficial foods to eat as well that help us with the fat loss. And so let's just go back into how many calories you burn each day, right? So that is your total daily energy expenditure. All right. What's your total daily energy that you put out there every day? And this is why it's a complicated world, because we're all so different. Right? Every single one of us do different things. We're doing more things, we don't run around like we used to as much. COVID has changed a lot of our lives. So do you know how many calories and what your energy is on a daily basis? Because that's a really important one to do, because that's your metabolic rate, which is the calories you need to keep your body running, right? So think about, if you're having 500 calories a day, you're going to be extremely tired. You're going to be so tired. I don't know how you're going to get up in the day. Yeah, seriously. So we need to eat, right? Food is super important, and you need to be eating normally more than 1,200 calories. That's like, starvation. That's just what our bodies need to keep going, to wake up, to survive in the world. So the whole conversation today is exercise versus nutrition. And this is why I'm having a chat about both, because you need both. They both are so detrimental in the weight loss process. And I guess I'm just really pushing that out there, because it has to look at both. And most people have no idea what that looks like and how it looks and what it's supposed to look like. And I thought it would be a really great, fascinating call for today, and a good conversation to start getting some conversation here. So, I want to know from you. Comment below. I want to know, obviously, most of you are watching the replay. So what do you think? I'm just going on to my members group to see if I've had any comments. There's a few people watching, but I can't. Most of them are getting to see if I've had any comments. There's a few people watching. Yeah. So I'm not too sure. There's some people there, but I can't see them. So comment on this today. I'm curious to know, where do you put your energy? Are you focusing on the exercise and how much you're expending on the energy? Or are you doing more nutrition and not so much on the exercise? And I guess at the end of the day, are you getting the results you want? Because if you're not getting the results you want, you do need some help. And I am obviously talking about my coaching program, and I have this amazing offer at the moment, not an offer. I have a brand new Facebook coaching group for a year, 1 full year. It's only $14.97 up until the 7th of the month. $14.97. It's like $4.50 a day for you to start getting everything back in tune. And listen, we don't just go in hard. It's about sustainability. It's about learning. It's about education. It's about understanding what you do and how you put things into your schedule. And everyone has different 24 hours in a day. We don't have the same 24 hours in a day. And that old saying that we used to have all the same 24 hours is a bunch of, stupid stuff. That is not true. So where are you struggling? And do you know where you're struggling? Is it the nutrition side, or is it the, so I've just got one post. Hi, don't know where you're coming from. It just says a Facebook user because I'm another app. Just see if I can see you, because walking every single day, however, still putting on weight. See, and turning 50. Yes. Okay. So here's another thing. Here's a really great thing to know, women. Okay. So as we age, right, every decade after 30, our metabolism slows down. That's a fact. So we need to figure out how to get our metabolism back up there and making sure it's doing everything it's supposed to do. And that can be hard. I get it. I felt that when I turned 40, I put on a weight. And it took me a while to get it off. And I think I felt it again when I hit 50. And so just so you know, guys, I'm 50, I'm 54, and I'm going to be 55 this year. And I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm in better shape now than I was in my 20s and my 30s. Because in my 20s, there was no fitness, right? I was a professional dancer, and I did starve myself. I didn't eat. I took laxatives. I had one meal a day. I was one of those people. I starved my body. And, the things that you can do in your 20s are things you can do in your 20s. You can't do later on in life because you just can't. But it was such a nightmare. I had a really horrible relationship with food. I didn't understand. I worked out all the time. Right? I was a dancer. We were rehearsing, we were dancing. I used to cycle to my rehearsals. I mean, I was starving my body. And let me tell you, when you starve your body, nothing moves. You don't lose weight, you don't lose fat, nothing. All right? I get it. So the whole 50 thing, yes, we need to crank up our metabolism again. And this doesn't just happen in 2 weeks. This takes time to change the habits, to change. We have to go through all these different steps to get the results that we want, right? To get the body that you love, to feel the energy, to have your, how about that feeling when you go to put your pants on and they're really tight around your waist? Are you getting the rolls around your waist? And it's uncomfortable. And those things make you feel really bad about yourself. You don't have confidence. You lose your self-esteem. You're always putting on something that makes you look that no one can see your figure. And you think by putting on bigger clothes, it looks better, but it doesn't, right? It can make us look bigger. So it's just this complicated mess in our world for women. Okay. So, like I said, I was going to just see who the comment was from. I love to meet you. I just went into Facebook. Yep. And, again, why this process is so challenging for so many people, right? So that I totally get it. I totally get it. It is a nightmare. It's like walking in minefields, right? Like you're just not sure where to step because it could blow up in your face. Should I have that pizza or shouldn't I have that pizza? Thinking about food, I used to be able to put on weight thinking about food. I could look at something and I could feel the weight coming on. And you think that's crazy? And it's not crazy because it actually happened. And I always say, what you think about grows. So all I thought about was food. Because I wasn't eating. Oh, crazy world. What else is going on for all you ladies out there? I know I have a lot of people that keep going to the gym and doing more at the gym, exercise, and not losing any weight and putting on weight. So it works in both sides. It works with nutrition and it also works on the fitness side, because you just don't know. Wow, the rain is coming down so heavy again. We still have floods in Queensland, so it's really not a great thing that we're getting rain again. I think about the people in the roads again. Anyway, send some positive for anybody over in North America listening to this. I have lots of friends in Canada and the States. We need some sunshine and just the rain to go away. It is really heavy. Okay, so this whole weight loss thing, yeah, it's a real piece of work, isn't it? And it can make you feel so bad about yourself. So let me just see what else I wanted to talk about before I oh yeah, so work it off at the gym, right? I already talked about the bottom line. Though we'd all like to say that we could just go and work it off at the gym, the truth is that we don't really burn enough during exercise to make that happen. But if you want to lose weight, eating healthy on a lower calorie budget is an easier way to create the deficit that you need to achieve weight loss. Okay? It is a fact. So simply stated, if you want to lose weight, changing your eating habits is a much stronger and more effective way to make this happen, especially in the beginning, which is why my amazing clients that had some trials lost the great weight. But it doesn't mean that that's all they have to do. So, we put together packages based on where they were at that time, but it's all going to change, right? Meaning that we need to there'll be exercise that needs to be changed. We need meal plans that need to change. You need to understand nutrition. So on and so on and so on. You get it? Hands up, say, yes, I get it. Replay, yes, I get it. I'm there. Are you done being there? That's the fact. Are you done? Because the only way you're going to get off this hamster wheel and start feeling really good about yourself and see yourself and be in the clothes that you probably have in your closet that you're not willing to, you look at them and they're still there and you want to get into them, you could do that this year. Okay, that's what I want to tell you. There's the good news. Join my Facebook group. It's for members only within the YTW. Members only of Your Total Wellness, okay? So if you're really not sure yet, join my Facebook group, okay? I'll post the link so you can join my Facebook group, and it's also in my profile because I am also talking to my Facebook people, and I'm talking to my people in my Facebook group. If you're in my Facebook group and you're ready, even if you're watching me and you're ready, let's get going, all right? As soon as you sign up, you're going to get my fitness course. You're going to fill out an assessment form. And obviously, if you take the pay in full bonus, you're going to have free meal plan. You're going to get an exercise program put together. You're going to have accountability from me for the first 14 days. Super important to keep you going and get the mindset shift working. And it's going to be amazing, 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 amazing. Okay, so like I said, I did the 2-week trials started when did I start? I started them in December last year, December, January, February. And I think I just had my last one was posted in the end of February. And I helped lots of ladies and they got great results. And it was so exciting for me to give back some knowledge. And they got it at a very, very small charge because I just wanted to help some ladies. But this is why I created the group, because this is the same thing. It's just going to be, you're going to have this for the whole year, because transformation and understanding nutrition, understanding the exercise and understanding what you need to do, and especially when you're going through the different age, you're going to know, and your metabolism, you're going to know the shifts you need to do to change it up, to then get your metabolism ramped back up again. Okay. So I hope you've gotten some great value from today. I absolutely love getting on here and doing these lives and sharing information and sharing things that can help you now. But like I said, join the Facebook group, and or I'll get more info off you later. No worries. It is time. Stop wasting another year. I had a client who joined me finally in a one-to-one coaching coaching program. It took her a couple of years. And over those couple of years, I think she said she was putting on around 6 kilos, which, guys, that's like, sorry, I did the reverse. 6 kilos is like almost, in the pounds, would be 15 pounds. 15 pounds over 6 years. Are you tired of putting on weight every year? It's really up to you. And it's about investing in you. You know, are you tired of investing in you? You're worth it. Don't you want to have that confidence? Don't you want to feel so good about yourself? Have that self-esteem? Get that dress out. Buy some new clothes for yourself that you feel sexy in and go, oh my God, I'm back. I'm back. I feel great. Because when we feel really good about ourselves, our energy is amazing. It's amazing. All right, guys, I'm off, and you get my fitness course, okay? What I do in the gym every day, okay? This is what I do. Low weights, consistency. You get the whole program. You start off slow at your pace. You won't be able to do what I do right away, but I'm telling you, within a year, if you're looking for some of this, and I'd like to show you my abs, but I'm not going to do that. Let's get going, all right? You can have this too, I promise. So anyway, but again, no, I'm not stating here you're going to completely look like me. You know, there's a lot of things that go through, and everybody has their own ability to get there. You have to do, you know, the work, right? This is not an easy transition. This is not like you're just going to go to the gym and just do this, right? You got to be consistent. You got to be really ready. And the great thing with the 12 months is because you're going to go like that, right? You're going to have really good weeks, and then you're going to feel really depleted, and then you're going to come back up. And that's why this group is going to help you stay on track. Stop the treadmill. Stop the treadmill. Stop pausing your life. Stop. Woo! Sorry, I scared myself. Stop pausing your life. Stay on track. Let's do this 2022 so that you get this stuff done and you feel the best you've ever felt. And I'm telling you, you're going to just love yourself for everything and who you are. I'm here for you. So let's do it. All right. PM me. Hope you got some great content from today's call, and it was great seeing you guys. Okay. Ciao.